Hey guys, this is Bruce Marshall from Simpler Trading, and I've got an idea on a stock that I'm looking at. I've been looking at this for a while, been in and out of this stock over the years. Currently not in it, I don't have a trade on, and this is not financial advice, but this is a pretty cool, interesting idea, good looking chart, and what we're going to talk about today is Ferrari. And for all you car enthusiasts out there, Ferrari is listed public stock, and the symbol is RACE, R-A-C-E. So I've got the chart up here, and we'll dive right in and check this out. So right now we're trading about 485 bucks. It is a relatively expensive stock, but we were at 509 not that long ago. Now this was the last, or this is the last earnings. That's the one before that. Let's focus on this earnings. We had great earnings, beat. They didn't raise, but they maintained 2025 guidance. There was some concern about tariffs here, and we got a sell-off back down. These are 34 EMAs right there. So I think this could give us a buying opportunity, and that's what I want to look at. So basically, I'll zoom in here for us, and basically I'm looking at a bounce from this 34 EMA back up into, this is a Darvis box here and here, up into the 500 or 510 kind of range. So the stock looks pretty good. I'll go back as far as I can go and show you what the stock has done. And as you can see, since it went public, now this is back in 2016. I mean, it's basically just raced higher, if I can use that. So let's jump in here, and I can't resist. Let's look under the hood, and I'll show you what I'm thinking. So Ferrari reports looks like around the 1st of August. Next earnings is going to be around the 1st of August. This last one was on May the 6th. So, excuse me. So fast forward like 3 months, so around the first part of August. So we go over here. Now, one of the things I'm going to trade options on this, or look at trading options on this. The first thing we notice is that we don't have weeklies like we do with the SPX or Amazon or Google or anything like that. We've only got monthlies. That's okay. And I think this move should happen fairly quickly. So I'm going to start here on the close monthly 20 June expiration here. Now, as you can see, let me take some of these strikes out. As you can see, this expiration only has 9 days to go. And one of the first things you might notice also, there's a lot of NA. That means there's no volume in these strikes, which if we're trading a ton of volume, a ton of contracts, that might be an issue. But for us to come in, kind of one off by 5 or 10 here and there, 20, 50, I think it's fine. But let's look and see. So again, remember the stock is at 485. We have, so last 485, we have a $16 expected move. So what is 485 plus 15 gets us to 500. That's where I want to target. And if we go back here, 500 lines up with my target there of that Darvis box or that Darvis box. And let me show you, I've got some fib levels here from my wife, is the Fibonacci Princess. You guys may know, you see her stuff online a lot. So she ran this for me. Now this is a daily chart, Fibonacci levels on Ferrari, and as you can see, we do have a little bit of resistance. There's 500. If we can get through this, 500 that's 496. The 786 is at 496, so that should be easy. I would think should be easy to get to that within reason. If we break through that, next target up there is 511. So again, the assumptions that I'm making are that we go up here and hit this kind of area, and we hit it fairly quickly, I think. So I'm looking at just a plain old butterfly here. This is a regular butterfly, not a broken wing or anything like that. 490, 500, 510. Check this out. We go 490, 500, 510 on our butterfly right there. And again, a lot of volume here. And this is the concept, right? Again, I'm not in this trade, and this is not financial advice, just looking, just talking about ideas, right? So if you did a 490, 500, 510 for 20 June, you got 9 days. That's next Friday. When I'm recording this video is June the 11th. That's next Friday, the 20th. So it looks like we can get this thing for about, yeah, I don't know, let's just say $1.60 for a round number. So 10 contracts is about $1,600. If we were to stop and sit and pin, quote unquote pin, at 500 next Friday, it's worth, if you see over here, it is worth $8,300 on a $1,600 investment. That's what you want. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to have, is a great risk reward on a butterfly trade like this. Now, what will happen, this pink line is our T+1 line. It will continue to go up throughout the life of the trade, assuming we go higher, right? So this just basically makes more and more money as time progresses, right? If you don't know what I'm talking about here, come join me at Simpler Trading. I have a breakout room called the bias room where we put these trades on all the time. We talk about why and how's this work and why does it work, and structure of trades and stuff like that. So I'm happy to help you. And we could scale this thing down if you said, you know what, I'm nervous. I'm not sure I like Ferrari. I like Lamborghini. I don't like Ferrari. Okay, well, here's $160, one contract. Would you be willing to risk $160? Probably. If you're at 500, that's still $800. You know, that's not bad. So I like this concept. Again, not sure where we could get filled on here. I'm just throwing the concept out there to give you something to get you across the finish line to your financial goals. I had to throw that in there. I couldn't resist. Ferrari is always been a Ferrari fan, so hope that resonates with some of you guys and makes sense. Again, go back, look at this. Now we could go out further again, but then, you know, we're getting into different topics here, right? And we have earnings coming up and all that. All I'm looking for is something that's a relatively quick move up here. So anyway, I hope this helps. Again, let me know if I can help. Join me in the Simpler Trading bias room. I'm going to put a link in here somewhere around this video. Will be a link. You can do a trial, come in and check it out and hang out with us. There's a lot of good traders in there with me. So hope it helps. All right. Thanks for your time, guys. I appreciate it. Take care.
Without Simpler Trading, I could not have financial independence.
This is one of the best investments I ever made in my life.
It's helping me find consistency.
It's one of the things that won me